7:24 a.m. March 8th, 2010. I've been awake for about 20 minutes or so on this London-looking, foggy, wet spring day. It's finally spring out. It still looks creepy as hell. That's better. Did you see that I'm in my underwear? Hope not. No one needs to see that. This is what my hair looks like when I wake up. Some kind of freaky Lyle Lovett Donald Trump hybrid. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I bought a bass amp yesterday for $100, $15 shipping on eBay. It has a bed sheet over the grill from probably, judging on the design, it looks like maybe 70s or 80s with Elvis Presley on it and stars and the moon and the king. So that should be pretty rad. I put a bid on it on the first day for $115. It was my max bid. I figured if no one else bid me higher than that, I'll buy it. And nobody else bid because it's for an amp company that I don't think anybody knows about. And I have a feeling that eventually people are going to find out about how awesome these amps are, how underrated they are. And I'm going to have like 5 of them. Because that's how I roll. I don't feel good. My throat feels like shit dicks. No good. Let's see what else. Hung out with Ian last night and Ben. Ian's place. Got wings and cheese bread and whatever from the school cafeteria thing. Watched the new Tim and Eric. Awesome show. Great job. Which was awesome. And Super Jail. Some other jazz. What else happened this weekend? Not a whole lot. Yesterday, pretty much all day, I didn't even get dressed. I just sat around, put shit on eBay, and watched X-Files. Because I still have Atlantis' DVDs, or Ben does. And then Saturday, Wilson was over again, didn't do anything. Really gotta fucking fix my car's alternator. I don't wanna do that. I hate having car shit done, because it's always like, oh, it might be like 120, 130, 180. And then I go to pick it up, it's like, yeah, it's $490. We had to repaint your car the same color and put the rust spots that were already there back in. Sorry, it was the only way to put the new starter on. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna start selling shit on Etsy too. Artsy fartsy folk there. They like weird shit. Like this old Japanese box. I don't know what was it. It's a cool box. I'll show you I can do that. See that? Cool little Japanese wooden sliding box. Pretty sweet, right? Oh, you noticed those books. I'll tell you about them even if you didn't notice them. I don't give a shit. I need to start reading them more than I am. I'm halfway, 3/4 of the way through the physics books. But it's this Get a Grip series. And if they still existed, I should be their spokesperson. Because I will testify that these books are fucking awesome. They're so good. They're the only books I found that are just vague, general, educational themes. And they're designed for people of today. People with ADD, people with ADHD, people who think hypertextually, people who spend way too much time on the internet, people who don't have time to read a 38-page chapter with a bunch of fucking backstories that go way too in-depth and make you forget all the shit that the book's talking about. I don't know, I fucking sucked at physics. Maybe it was because my teacher was Mrs. Takor. She'd only lived here for a year. And I have nothing against people moving to America. That's the whole fucking point of America. But, God, it was indecipherable. Straight up. And I had that fucking same shit, an Indian teacher, when I got here to Western. Although I noticed the entire physics building was Indian people, which I thought was really funny. Because they were nowhere else on campus, except when I had a physics class. Suddenly, there was a whole new ethnicity at Western. I was like, wow, that's physics, huh? Didn't know that. Anyways, back to the books. They're awesome. Genetics, astronomy, ecology, evolution, philosophy. And then I have a physics book in the bathroom, which means I'm reading it right now. And then a book on dreams, which I found a long time ago, just because I collect those stupid, weird occult books and dream psychology books and all that jazz, because I'm a sucker. I admit it, I know it's all crap, but it's funny and cool sometimes. You know, you find a book on, like, you know, the ancient occult and Illuminati, blah, 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 from, like, 1920, and it's all, like, red leather bound, like a wax seal on the first page. That shit's cool. Stupid, doesn't mean anything, but it's cool. Let's see, what else? I might sell my alarm clock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I might sell my alarm clock. It's this 70s Belova flip clock, which is just so dope. I know it's dope. It's rad as shit. But one of them just sold for $62. I'm pretty sure I paid like 50 cents for mine. And I don't even use it as an alarm clock. I just glance at it occasionally to see what time it is. But I use my cell phone. And then right now I'm selling this, a peacock hand warmer, which just seems like a dangerous concept. But Zippo apparently still makes something exactly like this design. You put fuel in it, and it just has a low, little burning flame for like 12 hours, and you just stick it down in your boot or whatever, your pockets, I don't know. It's crazy. That one's really old. It's from occupied Japan. I don't know, that's what some other auction said. And then, what else am I selling? I'm selling this bottle of the Freemasons. What the fuck? It's a reproduction, according to this thing. I found this whole website. Man, look for old bottles. That's a whole field of collectibles that I had no idea had so much money in it. No joke. I found this site that was talking about bottles like that. See, that one's a reproduction, but it's still from like the 40s or 50s. So I got a bunch of watchers, and so I'm sure I'm going to sell it for at least like 10-15 bucks. But some of those bottles, the original ones from like the early 1800s, for medicine and sarsaparilla and shit, like $40,000 at auction. Legitimately, people are spending that much if it has a rare amethyst color infused into the amber glass, blah, 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 $42,000. What the fuck? Silly. You collectors out there, you just do some silly things for your knickknacks. What else? Wow, this 10 minutes is going by really fast today. What the fuck? Whatever. What did I do on my weekend? I didn't do fucking anything. Oh yeah, Saturday night went out. Show at the Day Old, hung out with Wilson. Got some Miller High Life 40s, yo. They was delish. They's the champagnes and the beer. It was so good. And then, who was there? Kevin Moser was there from the Grove. That was weird. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Not a very exciting weekend, I guess, now I'm thinking about it. Do they all have to be exciting? No. Oh, the third eye. You know, this is the second video now, and the second time I've wrapped shit around my head. What's up with that? Was it? Did I do that in the last one, right? The Electric Jesus thing? Or was that in the video that got deleted? I am so high. Just kidding. I don't do that. Oh, yeah! Almost forgot. I got this. I shouldn't turn it on this early. Ben's still sleeping. But I did anyways. I got blades for it too. It's funny. That thing cost $10 because Salvation here does half off Friday, Saturday. But the blades were $11.99. Crazy. But that's how it goes. Ozzy Osbourne show was pretty funny. End of the show. Goodbye.